Welcome back to the Emergency Power Podcast. You've made it through another week of salvage operations, so hop back aboard your cozy ship, kick up your feet on the dash, and charge up with... And it's gone. The whole ship. It just fused with a pirate ship and plummeted to the planet below, and it's gone.
I would love to just cozy up on my ship that you blew up immediately. I didn't even get an episode where I got to be the captain. It was just gone.
It will make any reunion or any new venture all the sweeter.
Hey, you guys remember those 8 seconds when Nako got to be captain? That was fun.
That was a good time.
It was apparently a year, but it was not in my mind anywhere. It's
imagination.
gone.
Okay, you got 10 seconds. Tell me about it right now. What was your captaincy like?
It was the best captaincy that has ever happened ever, except for, Nako Nechkin, because they're the best. But aside from that, it was amazing. And everyone loved me. Oh.
Nailed it.
That was good. See, now we know what it was like to live under the captaincy of Nako.
Can we get an entire full side episode that is just me doing captain's logs?
Yes.
Captain's log.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I was very handsome today.
Kofi goals right there.
Kofi goals, yes.
Yeah.
If you haven't checked out our Ko-fi, at kofi.com/emergency power podcast.
Woo!
Yeah.
Shout out. Check it out.
We release episodes early. There's some cool bonuses we're thinking about. The more people we get on there, the more content becomes available.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's definitely a need now for the captain's logs, so that's happening. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's do my William Shatner.
Oh, you have a William
Yes,
Shatner? I want to hear your
please.
William
I
Shatner.
want to hear it.
The real question is, can you do Nako Nechkin doing William Shatner?
Okay.
Ooh, that's really hard. Give him a break.
Captain's log. We are aboard my starship. What was it called? I don't know. It exploded far too soon, so I don't even know. I need a new ship that I get to make the name of. There's my Nako Shatner.
Nako Shatner.
I think I'm just going to end up making one person salty every time I run a power pack because Adam's salty about this one because he lost his ship in 5 seconds.
Yes.
Kelly's salty because last time he didn't get to play a dog in Traveler.
Yeah.
It's going to be a thing. I'm calling it right now. But we need to get started.
Let's do it.
There's someone on the call that you haven't heard in this power pack.
Do.
Who is that?
What?
Who is that on the call joining us today?
Well, hey there, y'all. It's nice to meet you. I'm Kate Purcell. You can find me on the main episodes of Emergency Power playing Soul. I'm not playing Soul tonight. I'm going to be someone very different. It should be fun.
Yeah, that's right. I have stolen K with my emergency power gloves. I'm getting more proficient with them every day, Adam.
You're abusing the power.
It's just so tantalizing to use,
I'm going to go back to my regular feed and Kay just won't be there anymore.
We established in one of the main shows that's how that works. We have to assemble anytime anyone listens to the podcast. So, yeah.
It's really annoying, too. I was on a business trip last week, and yeah.
Had to drop everything.
Had to drop everything. I was like, sorry, guys. But we're here now.
It's time for Book 2 of Skittermanders Saga.
Last time on Power Pack 2, the Skittermanders Saga, Nako, Dakoyo, Gazigaz, and Quonks thought it was just an ordinary salvage mission until... Hello, my name is Captain Angasalazi. You humiliated my brother. Prepare to die.
Bring it on.
Suddenly, the helping hand is thrown about in a wave of drift energy and collides with Captain Salazi's ship, the Nova Warlock. Warning, ship's mass is 200% above acceptable tolerances. Engines offline. Planetary mass detected. Unscheduled landing imminent. Goodbye.
Captain, you're not going to believe this. The good news is, the helping hand is now twice the ship it used to be. The bad news is, we're gonna crash!
Everyone get to the mining vessel. It's our only chance to survive. Go, go, go!
But what about my clothes?
The crew rushes to the cargo bay, but a band of space pirates has beat them to the mining vessel. Our fuzzy friends beat back the persistent pirates until there's only one foe remaining.
Hey you, come with me if you want to live.
Well, It beats dying. They jump into a mining vessel as it stumbles out of the cargo bay doors, toppling end over end until it crashes into the ground. The emergency anti-grav unit kicking in at the last second to cushion the impact.
We appear to have landed in some kind of swamp. I'm picking up magical energy in that direction. It could be a portal out of here.
The Skittermanders make it to a red ribbon of light floating above the surface of the swamp. Lightning crackles in the air and also straight towards Quonks. And now for part 2 of Book 2, Skitter Crash.
Dun dun dun.
Oh! Quonks, I'm gonna need you to tell me if a 25 against EAC hits you.
I'm going to tell you the same thing I tell Kev. I don't know what game you think we're playing. Yes, 25 hits.
Okay.
You know what? I just figured out what's gonna happen. We're gonna kill off Quonks, and then Kay is gonna come in as our next party member. I get it.
That's the twist. Amazing.
Nailed it.
So this lightning bolt shoots out from this strange ribbon in the sky, and it's gonna hit you for 3 fire damage.
Look out! It's a ribbon. Clogs.
And then I need you all to roll for initiative.
Everyone's favorite words.
Starting this out with a bagger. Let's go.
In this swamp, this ribbon of strange energy lies ahead of you. The canopy of trees is dense, and one of the lightning bolts that shot out of the ribbon sets one of the trees ablaze. You can tell from the denseness of this area, the canopy will light ablaze easily if nothing is done about it, and it could burn for miles.
It's not great. That's not ideal. Wow.
So let's get those initiatives.
Quonks rolled. She got a dirty 20 for that.
And Gazi got a 15.
What's your initiative bonus?
Because I also got a 15.
+2 for initiative and for dex.
I have a +6.
Okay, then Nako will go before Gazi. And Dakoya, what'd you get?
3.
Okay. All right, we're gonna start combat. That was the surprise round. Were you surprised? One of the trees to the east of the rift has set ablaze. You can see it on the map. It's on fire and burning rapidly. Quonks, you are up first.
I guess, can I roll like some sort of engineering or life science check to figure out what this rift above the swamp is? To figure out how to deal with it?
Yeah, absolutely. You can give me a mysticism check.
I cannot give you a mysticism check because I am not trained in
Oh
mysticism.
no! Well, anyone can give me a mysticism check here at the beginning of round 1.
I could do that.
Go for it.
It's a 26.
Okay.
wow.
You gaze into this thing and you think what you're looking at on the other side is some kind of tear in reality, beyond which is a landscape of crumbling mountains and burning lakes. The scenery rapidly flickers from one point to the other, but always a similar view. You're gazing into an unstable portal to the plane of hell.
Oh, okay. Just that.
no.
huh?
Sweet.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, of course.
This is
This is fine.
We keep running across this stuff. First was the Shadow Plains. Now we have one that goes straight to hell.
Everyone, it's a rift to hell. So
Oh, hell.
stay away. Yeah, that's terrible.
How do we close it?
Would I know that from this one high mysticism check?
Oh, yes, absolutely. If you can get up right next to it,
Yeah.
you can give me a full action mysticism check to disable the rift.
Oh, okay.
Additionally, while you're working on that, and also if you get hit by it, it's going to be distracting.
Yeah, it's going to be really bad.
Yes, bursting into flames is often distracting.
For those of you who don't have mysticism checks, you can spend a standard action to put out the fires that this thing is shooting out.
Okay.
Love
Excellent,
it.
excellent.
So then I need to move probably closer to this tree that's on fire to
That
put
would
it out.
be the thing to do.
I mean, that would make sense to me. It's also really sarcastically fortuitous that this tree is like 130 feet away.
Right. Things are gonna set on fire before we get to them.
You're only going through difficult terrain right now, so
That's
Right.
that's the factor. Walking through a swamp.
I can move 30 feet in a given turn. So I move 30 feet straight toward hell, and that's my turn.
Okay, Nako, you are up. This whole area is swamp, so it's going to be difficult terrain. And you can spend a standard action once you get up next to the fire to put out the fire.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna try to do a full move, but that's gonna cut my speed in half.
All right, you made it about halfway to the flaming tree next to this portal. Kelly, I think you called it a pepper last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does kind of look like a
looks like
flaming
It's
pepper.
spicy.
It's spicy as hell.
Spiciest of peppers.
Okay, headcanon, ghost peppers are small portals to hell. That's why they're so spicy.
Amazing.
I like it.
That tracks.
Okay, Nako, you did a full move action, so Gazi Gaz is up now.
I think you can see Ghazi's clothes starting to tremble pretty quickly, pretty nervously. And then they stop. And then the camera looks up and Ghazi's like,
Gonna put that on fire. Gonna put out that fire. Gonna follow now. Gonna follow now.
and just starts to run up 60 feet to be right behind her.
Nice.
Okay.
Yep, that's my turn.
All right. Another crackle of lightning comes out from this rift, striking another tree, setting it ablaze.
Oh, no.
And also, a lightning bolt strikes out at one of you. And I'm rolling randomly here.
You don't have to do it. You don't have to.
Yeah, it could just hit another tree or something.
Yeah, just a tree.
Plonks again.
Oh my god.
Oh,
All right, I'm thinking Adam's assertion may have legs. Like we're killing off Quonks for Kay to just sup right in.
Okay, that's a 20 against EAC this time, and that's 7 fire damage.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts real good. So the bolt of fire coils through the swamp, and you hear Quonks.
Like Wilhelm scream.
get down.
Sorry, all I can hear is, this skitter is on fire!
Amazing.
Dakoyo, you're up.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that the life bubble won't protect me against fire, right?
Correct.
It can protect against heat, but that's not gonna apply. Okay. He knows that he needs to get up close to like help shut it down. How far away can I be from this ghost pepper / rift before like I take like damage?
I don't think that this rift has any aura of heat damage that you've detected.
Okay.
It's just you got to watch out for the trees that it's setting on fire and getting hit by lightning yourself.
Uh-huh. So if I'm right next to the tree, will I be in trouble or am I okay?
Let me look at the rules.
Sounds like if you don't lick the ghost pepper, then the ghost pepper won't burn you.
That's hard to resist, but that's really difficult.
Wisdom.
Yes.
The fire doesn't have like an aura.
Okay.
The way it works is you're going to take a standard action, but then you're also going to give me a reflex save while you're trying to put out the fire. And that will determine whether you got too close to it while you're trying to put it out.
I'm not trying to put it out. I'm just trying to pass by it.
So you're fine.
How close do I need to be to this in order to shut it down? You need to touch it, right? Is what you said?
Yeah, you see that kind of aura that it's got around it? You
Yeah.
got to be within that.
Okay. I think I can manage that. Almost. Not quite on this turn, but he's going to camp right here, and that'll be his turn. He's right next to the void opening.
The next up is Quonks.
Well, shoot. I guess I'm going to move to the nearest tree, and I can move 30 feet. Do I have to be in the tree or adjacent to the tree to try to put it out?
Adjacent.
Adjacent to the tree, I am.
All right.
And so I guess my interact with object action. Quonks takes all 6 of her hands and just like flings water up from the swamp as furiously as she can,
There you go.
all the way up at
Amazing.
the tree.
6-handed
Nice.
bucket brigade. Give me a reflex save to ensure that you do this without getting yourself too close to the fire.
8.
8
Oh,
is
no.
not gonna do it.
Bongs.
So you get licked by this fire, and you're gonna take 1 fire damage.
Quonks is kind of close.
You know, I expected the fires of hell to be more stout than 1 fire damage. But I'll
Don't
take
piss
it.
off the
Yeah,
fiery
don't
pepper.
tempt.
dude.
Don't tempt.
Don't tempt it.
Don't tempt hell. Good advice.
You do put out the fire, though. So we're gonna move on to Nako.
Dakoyo, get that thing taken care of.
I'm on
Gazzy,
it.
follow me. Quonks, stop getting set on fire.
I'm trying.
Stay alive, Quonks.
And I will move up to the other tree that is on fire, and I will also put it out.
Okay, standard action, and then give me a reflex save.
16.
You, my friend, take no fire damage from that one.
Nice.
Yay.
Fireproof.
Gazigaz, there are currently no fires right now,
There are no
but it
fires.
is your turn.
Knuckle, I want to follow your amazing muscles, but Quonks, how bad are you hurt?
I imagine that when Quonks was lit on fire, she stopped, dropped, and rolled in this swamp because it's water. So, like, she hops up, and all of her fur is just matted down.
I'm hurt pretty bad.
All right.
Little toasty over there.
Knuckle, forgive me.
Guys, he's gonna trot over and just try and brush some of the water off of Quonks, and then say,
You got this. You got this.
and I'm gonna do inspiring boost to give you stamina points.
Here we go.
You're gonna get
Nice.
10 stamina points.
Well done,
Dope.
Gazzy.
Thanks.
Very
Knuckle.
nice.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for the inspiring word. Let's get it.
Let's do it.
Okay, another bolt of lightning shoots out from this rift,
Right at Quonks.
striking a tree, and then a second one comes out. This time it's gonna strike Nako.
Oh, no.
Nako just puffs off their chest and waits for it.
Ah! That's only a 14 against EAC.
It just ricochets off my armor.
Okay, you're safe. You dodge this little lightning bolt. It just didn't have enough juice. Maybe you're hiding behind the tree.
I never hide. How dare you?
Okay, you boldly stood in front of this tree, and
That's right.
it moved out of your way.
Now make me come after you, GM.
And we're going to move on to Dakoyo. There is a fire currently burning in the northeast of this swamp.
Well, he's not going to concern himself with that. But the lightning, like, energy is, like, bringing his fur up, like, standing on end. And he looks at it, his eyes reflecting the orange light coming from it. He's like, you look delicious. But it's time to shut you down. He rolls mysticism, and that's a 23.
Hot tamale.
Can he close it?
Did you move up into the region this round?
Last round.
Good, because you needed a full action to do it this time.
Thank goodness.
Okay, so that will end at the beginning of your turn.
Next turn.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
So at the start of your next turn, that will finish.
So does he just go up and smack it across the face, and then it's like, no, and it retreats?
He's doing like the chant from Jackie Chan Adventures that Uncle does.
Oh my god.
I love.
Amazing.
Now you listen to Dakoyo.
Such a formative part of my childhood that I still have that chant.
Yeah. That's impressive.
It's embedded in everyone somewhere.
Yeah.
So good. Okay, Quonks, you're up.
Quonks appears to be good at two things in this fight: taking fire damage and putting trees out. So she's gonna move her 60 feet toward the tree on fire.
Okay, you're making your way over there, and another blast of lightning comes out, hitting another tree and another one of you. Let me see which tree it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit this one over here in the northwestern quadrant. So now there's two trees on fire, and who's it gonna hit this time? It's gonna hit Dakoyo.
Ah, damn.
So Dakoyo, here comes a lightning bolt at you. This might disrupt your thing. No. 17 against EAC?
No. I mean, yeah, but does it interrupt my thing?
Okay, I'm gonna have you make another mysticism check.
All right.
Roll for concentration.
Yeah, basically a concentration.
All right, he rolls. It's a 21.
Okay, you're good. You're able to keep your concentration.
right.
But
Wow.
you're gonna take 6 fire damage.
Ow. He keeps his hands up while he's closing this thing and just absorbs it
What a champ.
like a Skittermander does.
And we're gonna move on to Nako.
Nako looks over at Dakoyo, who just took this firebolt and kept going, gives a nod, and then they're gonna run up towards the north to try to put out one of these trees.
Nice.
Okay. Looks like you can make it in one turn, but you're gonna have to spend your action next time to actually put it out.
And that's totally fine. So I will dash and I will run all the way up to this tree and prepare to put it out.
Okay. Gazi Gaz, you are up.
Gazi is going to move between Dakoyo and the tree that Quonks had put out in this tight little corridor, hoping that nothing happens with the pepper, and is running up to the northwest to the tree across to put that one out. Yeah.
It's canon. It's pepper for sure.
The Hell-apeno.
The Hell-apeno, yeah.
And just splashing, running.
Gazi Gaz has moved over to the western side of the Hell-apeno. And Dakoyo, you have successfully put out this portal to hell. No more lightning is coming out, but there are still 2 trees on fire. You have your turn. What do you do?
He rushes towards the closest tree. He's only going to make it 15. Oh, he can't go very far.
Yep, you're still in the swamp.
He's just going to bolt for it, though. All right, he's gotten as close as he can. He's itching to help put it out, but he's going to have to wait till his next turn.
Okay, Quonks.
Looking at Foundry, it looks like there's 2 trees that are still on fire.
That's right.
I guess Quonks is going to sit tight because it looks like both trees might be handled.
Yeah, I think you might be right. We've got Nako is right up next to the one in the north, to the northeast, and Dakoyo is really close to the one to the northwest.
So you'll see Quonks licking her more scorched areas of fur.
Oh no.
Tastes like mud and burnt fur.
It's like whimpering off because it hurts.
Okay, Nako.
Gross.
Disgusting.
All right, I will punch this fire repeatedly until it dissipates.
Do it. And give me a reflex save.
So it's
No, that makes perfect sense. That's an 8.
That is a fail. You're going to take 1 fire damage as you put out this fire.
I look at my slightly singed fists and go, worth it.
Okay, Gazi Gaz, are you going to do anything or just wait for Dakoyo to put out that fire?
I'll just wait for Dakoyo to put out the fire.
You got this.
Okay, Dakoyo, put out that fire.
Oh, okay, all right.
got this.
So I did my standard action. Reflex. Rolling now. It is a 13.
That's enough. All right, as you put out that fire, and we're out of combat.
Hooray!
Dun, 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 dun.
That jalapeno.
So that's what, 69 billion Scoville units?
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Jocko, don't get too close.
Nako's like running towards where the center of the jalapeno.
I mean, is it gonna come back, Dakoyo?
The thing about mystic things, you never know. I recommend keeping a distance.
Fair enough. Takes just a huge step to the side.
Just
Right.
go right through it.
Is everyone okay? Monks?
Not so bad, Quonks.
I've been worse, but I've been better.
Fair enough.
Do you want to take a 10-minute rest or anything before moving on?
I think I'm okay, but how's everyone else feeling?
It's up to Quonks mostly, I think.
Stamina's fine for Quonks. It's more hit points that she's concerned about. But
Do you need a serum of healing, Quonks?
I mean, if a serum of healing is on the menu, I wouldn't turn it down.
Oh, I got so many.
We're all in this together.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And I'm gonna toss you a serum of healing.
Oh, thanks.
in one fluid movement, Quonks catches it and like stabs it into her shoulder.
All right.
It's 1d8, right?
Yep.
6. Let's go.
Nice. That's a good one.
Let's go.
Okay. Anyone else healing up?
No, thank you.
I think I'm doing okay.
Okay. In that case, everyone give me a perception roll.
19.
17.
16.
26.
Gazi Gaz, you hear something. It sounds like a series of loud pops, like a tree being snapped in half, and then a panicked shout coming from the northeast.
Oh,
Sounds like someone might be in trouble.
did you hear that? I think there might be somebody in trouble. It was like a scream of like help. No,
Where?
oh.
Are you sure? I didn't hear anything.
No, it was
Which
definitely-
direction, Gazi?
No, definite scream. Yeah, I need help scream. Not like I'm cool.
Did it sound like they were on fire?
I heard some
Did it
pops.
come from a hell portal?
No, okay, I don't know if it came from a jalapeno. I don't think it did, but we should go. Come on, let's go. Come on.
Okay, I'm
Right,
following you.
Okay, sure, why not?
All right, let's go have a look.
All right, you run to the northeast to track down the source of this sound. And here's what you find. Let me move you over to a new map.
It's a bridge! Well, actually, it looks like a giant plank, just like broken in half.
It's most of a bridge
Yeah.
Watch out, it's a bridge.
It's a bridge.
over troubled waters.
Do you think it's an abridged version?
Oh my gosh.
You must answer first these questions 3.
No, this is a bridge too far.
Oh, God.
Too good.
So, as you make it to this bridge, as the audience may have guessed, the ends of this bridge stretch from 2 raised mounds of dry land, but they don't quite meet in the center anymore. The structure has been recently broken as chunks of board float in the nearby water. Also in the water is a large beast.
Oh, was that what was shouting for help?
Is there a large beast that needs some help in that water? Is it drowning?
It must be.
Oh, it does
Hey!
not look like.
And I'm gonna share the artwork on this. This large creature that looks like a mix between a crocodile and a tiger
A tigadile.
is currently pinning a smaller Osharu under the water. You can see it briefly being thrashed about as they gasp for air. Everyone, roll for initiative once again.
My time has come. I'm gonna wrestle it.
Oh man, let me tell you about this guy. I was reading Charles Darwin, something about survival of the fittest. Slugs underwater. It's a shame, you know. There's things that we happen across.
Naku is already halfway to it, about to jump into the water, flying tackle.
All right. Nako, what'd you get?
18.
Quonks.
I had a 20 on the die for 22.
Takoyo.
14.
Okay, 14. And Gazigaz.
16.
That means that Quonks is up first.
Quonks is going to move herself 30 feet to like the right side of this bridge where it's still dry land, but it's not quite on the bridge, and take a shot with her azimuth laser rifle
All
at this tigerodile. That is a dirty 20 against EAC.
Ooh, yeah. That's gonna do it.
She hustles up and turns to the side, aims down the sights, and you see the bolt leave the rifle, spiraling through the air, and finds purchase just beneath the eye of this tigerodile for 4 fire damage.
4 fire damage. Got it. Okay. Anything else?
That's all. That's a move and an attack.
Okay. Next up is Nako.
All right. Nako is going to full sprint right up to this thing and prepare to do some sort of diving tackle that will have to happen next round.
Okay. Then next up is this creature. It didn't like that it got shot by you, Quonks.
And it took that personally?
It took that personally, and it takes this Osharu that it was thrashing about in its jaws and just throws it aside and comes after you.
Task failed successfully.
So as it runs away from me, do I get to absolutely smack it with my Dashko?
You're kind of on another level of it
Yeah, I am.
from where you were, but it is large, so I'll allow it. Give me an attack roll.
Nice.
I mean, Nako's on a different level to everyone. Just ask her.
Absolutely.
It's true. Always.
So Nako pulls back their Dashko and they're going to do a golf swing as it goes by. How is a 19 KAC?
That will hit.
Golf swing. Swings down 9 piercing damage as I take a chunk out of its hide.
Oof. You know, it didn't like that. And it can't reach Quonks, and it still has a
Come
standard
on.
action left.
Come
So now
on.
it's going after you,
Oh.
Nako.
And Nako asking for all that smoke.
That's right, because I bring the fire.
She feeling froggy. She hopped.
I'm hot like a jalapeno.
I need to read up on its ability real quick.
Oh, good.
I kind of love the mental imagery of the Babe Ruth like pointing for the back wall and Nako just teeing off, home run bat style.
I'm also going to love the imagery of this thing turning around and absolutely eating me.
That's going to be a 20 against KAC.
Okay, I only have a 19, so bring it on.
You're going to take 14 piercing.
Oof, that hurts.
But you said it only beat it by 1. You're not going to take the extra effect.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to move on to Gazgaz.
Seeing Nako in this precarious position, you see Gazi's face just get flustered and concerned and angry.
Nako, no.
Gazi is going to run up, I think, 30 feet onto the platform too. and is going to use a get him by saying,
Nako, if there's anyone here that can take down this brute, it's you. You got this. Single-handedly.
and then you get a +1 to attack rolls made against that enemy.
Sweet.
Gazi Gaz, is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay, then it is now Dakoyo's turn.
Koyo is gonna run up 30 feet, and then he's going to shoot with the needler pistol at this gentleman crocodile tiger. That's a 25 against KC.
That definitely hits.
That'll be 2 points of damage. 2 piercing.
A mighty 2.
A mighty 2. There you are. That's something.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay, Quonks, you're up.
Quonks is going to level her azimuth laser rifle and take 2 more shots at this tigerdile. That is 17 against EAC for the first shot, 11 against EAC for the second shot. That's a miss. So the first shot, she fires twice, but she fires too quickly. The first one finds purchase on its cheek. The second one aims low and ends up in the water somewhere. So the first one is 3 fire damage.
All right, taking that 3. This thing's still looking pretty mean as it moves on to Nako's turn.
So Nako moves forward and is going to fly at this thing, swinging their Dashko wildly. It's a bit too big to wrestle, but they're still going to try.
Go for
Where's
it.
the reveal button?
Don't you do it.
No. That's a natural 20!
I had to go find my cards. I didn't know where they were.
Nako runs along the bridge, jumps flying Dashko through the air, and strikes down on this thing's head.
Roll to confirm.
And a natural 1 to confirm.
Oh, no card for you.
That's okay.
But you still get, if you have a critical effect on your Dashko, you can have that.
I don't believe I do.
And you get double damage still, so.
So flying through the air, smashes down on this thing for 31 piercing damage.
All right, now this thing is looking pretty wounded. It's piercing, so you just like jam it in the throat with your Dashko, and it lets out this guttural roar that's just kind of like
Gargling.
interrupted with blood and gargling.
And I give Gazi Gaz a thumbs up for giving me the encouragement.
Kazi gives you 6 thumbs up.
Yeah.
Oh man, and you know, Nako, that this thing's going after you now.
This is a full-on WWE match.
Here it comes. This thing is gonna go for the bite.
Do it.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, Adam.
Is it my lucky day?
It's your lucky day. That's a nat 20. I'm paying you back.
Let's go.
I'm paying you back. Let
that's
me
what I
roll to
wanna hear.
confirm.
with the chair from
My confirm is a nat 20 again.
From the top turnbuckle!
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
So
It's an RKO out of nowhere!
My condolences.
Goodbye, Nako.
This is what the fans came for. It's okay.
let me tell you about the special ability. It's called Death Roll.
Oh no!
I knew it was.
Oh, that brings me back.
I'm Florida man. I bet I know what
If
this
the
is.
creature hits with its bite attack and exceeds KAC +4, it tucks in its legs and rolls rapidly, twisting and wrenching its victim. The target takes an additional 1d6 bludgeoning damage
Oh my god.
and is knocked prone.
Oh
Fun
my
fact,
god.
real alligators do
And
that.
it's a crit, so I'm doubling that too.
Uh-huh. That's fine.
Not holding back.
So I'm gonna roll that.
You enjoyed that.
I did, but I also get a crit card.
Come on.
So, do you want 1 or 2?
Well, because I am number 1, I will take 1.
Okay, number 1.
Best answer.
Oh boy! I'm so excited.
His hubris was his downfall.
You might die from this.
Oh, 100% my downfall. Absolutely.
His bite, obviously, is a piercing attack. This is extreme piercing. Extreme piercing, punctured lung.
Oh,
God.
The target drowns in 3 rounds.
Yep.
Fortitude save to negate at the end of each round. Fortunately, you've got a pretty good fortitude save, so I think you'll be okay there. I don't think you're going to drown from this. But it might not matter because you just took 29 damage from that crit.
That is literally one above what I have.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
So I see it where Nako has just jumped down, done this huge slash, and then this thing just bucks her up into the air and it like grabs and like rolls and slashes.
Wow. So Nako goes down. After that massive hit, the creature pays it back in kind. Nako is now unconscious and dying.
My God.
And we're going to move on to Gazigaz.
I have been in utter disbelief because this is Ghazi's literal worst nightmare. This is like the worst thing that Ghazi could think of. It's not even that. It is worse. So Ghazi.
Oh, and also...
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. I just realized, Adam,
I can't make
because
saves
you're
'cause I'm
dying, you can't make saves.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
I know.
Oh no.
All right.
So
Holy
Ghazi.
crap.
before we resolve this, would you remind me what a space popsicle is?
Yeah, Space Popsicle. Who has one right now so I can read the text off of it?
I do.
I've got one. And my question is that a reroll for any of my rolls or for any roll?
I think historically we have allowed it for any roll.
It's certainly been used on me.
For any D20 roll.
I would like to use my space popsicle on the Tiger Dial's attack roll.
I would say yes if we hadn't like completely resolved it already.
Cool.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Totally
that's
fair.
Fully fair. That's fully
Yep.
fair.
All of
Yeah.
the cools.
Real cool.
But yes, for future ones, you can definitely use it in that way.
Okay.
Sorry, Dako.
Great. Back to Ghazi's hellscape. Good thing Ghazi has the quicker trickler feat. It now no longer takes a full action to administer a healing serum. It only takes a standard action. So Ghazi is going to run as fast as their little Skittermander feet can take them over to Nako. And Nako just disappeared from me, unless I was on their square.
Put me 3 feet under.
It's like even worse, son of a bitch.
Not 6 feet, 3 because small.
Nako phases through the blank bridge.
I was trying to use it as a counter for the drowning. He just vanished.
Yeets Nako into the river.
Yeah, you yeeted Nako. Oh my god. All right. Here's a question. So I do want to apply the quicker trickler feat. This is a move action and a standard action. Would Ghazi know about the lung piercing? / would the healing serum help with that?
It would help in the sense that he would be able to make saves.
Got it. Okay, cool. Well, Ghazi quickly bends over, and the healing serum that had been in one of their hands from the beginning, nearly as he started running, just immediately goes into your mouth as you see one hand has almost deftly pulled your mouth open for 6 hit points.
You'll be okay, you'll be okay.
Did anyone see that space truck that hit me?
You'll be okay.
Oh, God, it's still here.
You are right next to it. Oh, it's so good. That's it. That's Ghazi's turn.
Okay. Dakoyo.
Dakoyo has reloaded, and he's just gonna try to finish this guy off.
Nice.
Right? So there he goes with 1 attack. It's 20 against KAC.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And it's 5 points of damage. Come on, die.
Okay, this thing's looking really bad. It gives out a big roar.
Die! Nako, looks like you're doing better. Good.
That's debatable.
Oh boy. Okay, it is Wonks' turn.
I've got you guys. We're gonna take this thing out.
And fires twice with her azimuth laser pistol. That's a 21 for the first attack.
Hit.
And a 6 for the second.
That's not a hit. Okay, give me damage. You got 1.
For 4 fire damage.
Oh, this thing's starting to look pretty bad, but it's still up. Okay.
Lord, man.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay, Nako. You are currently prone. Your weapon lies at your feet.
Nako, looking up at the jaws of death and then looking over at Gaz only inches away. Nako knows they have to get up and keep fighting. So they're going to use their hyper feat to do multiple things this turn. First, they will grab their weapon. Second, they will stand up all of their 3 feet tall. And finally, they will bring the Dashko down on this thing, hopefully killing it.
Get it.
Get that roll.
Get that roll. Get it.
17 KAC?
Miss.
Oh, painful.
Oh no.
That hurts.
That's a heartbreaker.
That hurts. Nako looks over at Gazi. Gazi, get back. It's angry.
It wants to feed.
I'm angry.
Do I do fortitude at the end of my turn?
It's at the end of the round. You were up at the end of the round. So yeah, give it to me now.
Give it to me.
That is a 10.
A 10? That's definitely a fail.
I assume. So Nako is drowning on their own blood, trying to push Gazi Gaz back, trying to keep them from getting eaten by this thing.
Just like coughing up blood. And now it's the creature's turn. There are 2 people currently within range. Nako and Gazi Gaz. I'm gonna roll.
And one a bit farther away that did damage?
Can I try to look delicious so it doesn't go after Gazi Gaz?
I'm flipping a coin.
Are you hungry for a piece of fat and juicy meat?
Oh, you're aching. Yep. For some bacon. Yep.
So both options really are like just bad because Nako is almost dead, right?
Mm-hmm. Do what you gotta do.
According to this, though, I need to go for Nako.
Oh, God. Come on.
So here it comes. Another bite. 18 KAC.
19 KAC.
Oh, good. Amazing.
Clutch.
Nako, you're safe. Another round. Gazi Gaz, you're up.
Once again, terrified out of their mind at that close attack. My question to you is there anything that I can do with the medicine skill? There's first aid and treat deadly wounds. I'm going to give you the quick scoop. First aid you can do on trade. I don't know if it's good enough to heal the punctures. And treat deadly wounds technically takes 1 minute. And in 1 minute, Nako could just be dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna treat this kind of like a disease or a poison.
Okay.
Effect.
Okay.
So if there's something that would allow, I think there's a medicine check that would allow them to like make another check.
Yep.
Treat disease or treat drugs or poison lets them make an additional check. Those take 10. Oh, they take 10 minutes.
I'm pretty sure everything medical takes more than a minute to 10 minutes.
Yeah. You know what? I will allow a first aid check to allow them to make another save.
Okay.
Because this is you punctured their lung. It's like making them bleeding, and first aid is for treating bleeding. So that makes sense to me.
Okay. I see that.
I'm not going to complain.
So Gazi, seeing the attack, getting all worked up, Gazi starts to try and think in his head, what could it be? What could it be? What could it be? And is so confused. And I think Gazi takes a little too long to think about it because I only rolled a 10, and I think the DC is 15 to get first aid.
Oh no.
So
it is DC 15.
Yeah, and I'm gonna play it as I rolled it. I think Gazi just stays here this turn. Gazi's like frozen, trying to think about how to help Nako.
Oh my gosh.
That's it. That's Gazi's turn.
Okay, Dakoyo.
Dakoyo shouts like, I won't give you one more chance. Rolls once. 17 against KAC? Is that good?
17 against KAC is not going to hit.
All right, so he's going to take a second attack. It's full action or full attack. 21.
21? That's with the -4, right? From full attack?
Yes.
Wow, that hits.
Nice.
Nice shot.
5 points of damage.
Oh, man. Looking real bad. Oh,
Go down.
Let's not down.
Oh my God.
Come on.
You've been teasing us this entire time. Oh my
It's
God.
looking real bad.
He's almost there though.
God. I have a threshold that I'm waiting for.
We're doing nickel and dime here. We're not hitting hard enough.
We need quarters.
Okay, we're coming to the top of round 4, and I'm gonna need Nako to give me the second fortitude save.
That's a 7.
Oh.
One
Oh my
round
gosh.
away.
Okay. Gazi Gaz, when on your turn, if you want to do another first aid, you can.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, Quonks, you're up.
I'm going to roll up to this 20-foot marker here, which is adjacent to Nako, who appears to be in tough shape, and use my basic med kit to roll a medicine check.
All right, go for it.
Let's see. Man, how did I miss the dice tray? But I don't think I missed that medicine check. That is a 22.
All right. Okay, so Nako, give me another fortitude save.
Oh my god, come on.
Come on.
That's a 10.
Oh, it's not looking good for Nako right now.
Can I use my space popsicle to allow Nako to re-roll that?
Yes.
Done.
Nice.
Okay. And here's the good news. If you get less than a 10 on that d20, you add 10 to your roll. So you're not going to get less than a 10.
Okay.
There it is.
So you said the DC was 15, right?
DC 15.
I have a +4, so the only way I can fail
Just don't
is a
get
nat
a nat
1.
1.
But you guys know me. So that is still a distinct possibility.
Yeah, I really didn't want you to put that out in the universe.
And that is a 15.
Oh, you got it.
Got it.
Bugs, you saved my life. Bugs, you've saved me. This is the most delicious popsicle I've ever had.
I imagine, like, Quonks pulls out an ethereal popsicle from her bag and is just like, I think this will do the trick, and just, like, shoves it into Nako's chest.
Yeah, it just reinflates the
It's
lung.
just a needle, but a popsicle. Just
Well, now we have to find someone else to kill off so I can join. It's so close twice.
Nako.
Oh my gosh.
That was way too close. This is supposed to be a lighthearted game.
Well, I went full on, and so did you, so what else can be said?
You know, that was the dice. That was the dice's fault.
Yup.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
But I'll give it to you now. It's your turn, Nako. You can do this.
Come on.
Finish him off.
I better hit this thing.
You're the last person before it comes up again.
That's a 17.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry.
Just keep swinging down at this thing. It's moving back and forth, and we're just blocking each other, and now it's going to absolutely crunch down on my bones.
Well, the good news is there are now 3 people in range of it.
I guess that's good news.
How is that good news?
Yeah.
Maybe for Naruto.
Yeah.
That's only good news for you. You know that, right?
And now you find out about its AoE bite attack.
All right, so 1 is Nako, 2 is Gazi, 3 is Quonks, and it's going to go for Quonks.
All those surprised, raise your hands.
Does Quonks get any cover from us or the bridge or anything?
You know what? Sure.
Sure.
18 against KAC.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
That hits.
It hits.
What a lovely morsel Quonks makes.
Delicious.
Okay,
Oh
well,
my
I don't think that it's going to beat you by 4, so it's just a regular bite, but their bite does a lot. Yeah, that's going to be 14 piercing.
Oh,
So, like, Quonks just, like, categorically hates this planet already.
this place sucks.
Yeah.
If it's not being set on fire by jalapenos, it's being chewed to death by tiger alligators. You said 14 damage?
14 piercing damage, yep. And that's going to be its turn, and it's now Gazigaz's turn.
Gazi seeing Nako almost go down, but then being revived, and then now Quonks got just hit probably over Gazi's head. I'm picturing Gazi's eyes wide as this attack comes down on Quonks next to it. And Gazi just takes out their static arc pistol, puts like 4 hands on it, and aims it right at this creature. And I'm gonna take...
Nako reaches over to stop you because if you shoot from this distance, you're gonna get an attack of opportunity. So they stop you. Do something different. It's gonna come for you.
do something different.
Please don't try to shoot it. It'll eat you.
Help me. No, not that.
Oh, amazing. All right, then I'll take a guarded step back. Although, would I know if I would still be in reach if I stepped back 5 feet?
You saw this thing go for Quonks, so you know it has reach.
Yeah, because I'm going to take an AOO anyway, possibly. So I'm going to take a guarded step back. I want to be able to shoot it next turn, so Gazi playing smart. I think Nako, in your comment, you shook Ghazi out of his reverie, and Ghazi takes a guarded step back. And then can I keep moving 5 feet without incurring an AoE?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna still stay close. I'm actually gonna move over to Dokoyo because Dokoyo's been the lone anchor trying to do damage over here on the foot of the bridge. That's my turn.
I will say once you took that first guarded step, you have cover from the remnants of the bridge, and so they can't take an AOO against something that has cover against them.
So then you're saying I wouldn't need to move?
If you want to attack from that position rather than move again.
Yes, I would prefer that. And since it's so close to death, that's going to be with a static arc pistol. How does a 24 against EAC sound?
Oh yeah.
Sounds good to me.
I'm picturing all four hands come up and take just a huge overreacted shot as electricity shoots out for 4 points of electric damage to this tiger crocodile.
Okay.
Is it enough, or are you going to tease us some more? Come on.
I know.
What is
It's not its turn, and it's not dead. So Dakoyo, you're up.
Dakoyo?
Smart move, Ghazi. Everyone, get back! And he does full damage. Or, sorry, full attack. 17 will not hit, I think, right?
KAC, no. A lot of 17s today.
And once more, he takes another shot. 19
That will hit.
for 3 points. Just go down, please.
3 points.
Why won't you die?
It's not quite enough.
You hit it, and you can see it reel back from the hit, and it looks actually a little
Perturbed?
concerned.
It looks a little better than it did last time.
Come on, Ghazi, this is the 5th turn. It's getting close.
There's a star in its eye.
Like it's been at half health this whole time. It's so close.
Okay, it's not my fault that you did 30 some odd damage and then have been pinging it for 3s.
So what
My
just
God.
stringing us along for a given amount of rounds?
Yeah, just going.
I have a number. In fact, I have plans even before it hits 0. But you haven't hit my threshold.
Not if I kill it first.
So,
Love it.
Quonks, you're up.
Is Nako still bleeding out? No? Yes?
No,
Maybe?
I'm good now.
Dope. I'm going to take a guarded step farther toward the gap in this bridge. Seems a foolish choice, but for storytelling might be interesting. And takes another 2 shots with her azimuth laser pistol.
Guarded step's a move action.
I'm going to take 1 shot for 24 against EAC.
Hit.
That's a hit. For 6 fire damage.
Oh my god. It's
The dink
so
and
dying.
the dunk.
It looks really annoying.
It feels better now, actually. Like
It's
I think
it's
you
come
just
back
got
around.
it in the
You
spot.
heal it with
You kind
fire?
of balanced it out.
Oh, no, you knocked over its beer.
Party
It's got a second
foul.
wind coming.
Nako, you're up.
And I want to keep hitting it, but it's going to eat me if I don't do something smart for once.
Yeah.
Just crit again.
Okay.
Facts.
Yeah, just crit.
It's easy. Just crit again.
Oh, yeah, that would be smart.
I
Yeah,
will tell
come
you
on.
that
Right.
it is curling up now in a defensive position.
Ooh.
Whatever.
You're
I don't
tempting me here.
know. It doesn't mean anything anymore.
It really doesn't. All right.
You wore those shades for a reason, because you're a knockout.
Nako, seeing blood in the water, is going for it. I better not get another 17.
3 in a row. Let's go.
Heart of the cards.
How's a 28 for you?
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's 8 piercing damage.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
You singed a hair.
Describe your kill.
So Nako, just about to take a step back, sees it start to recoil into this defensive position, pulls back their Dashko, and full-on leaps off the bridge in order to slam down on this thing with all of their, 30 pounds worth of might. As it's trying to get away, Nako just keeps attacking over and over and over, and there's just blood splurting everywhere as they just go to town until they're absolutely exhausted, and then they just fall over backwards, still laying on it.
It starts twitching in the water from a nerve reflex, and you have killed it. Good job.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
You look over into the water where you found this thing originally, and the Osharu is motionless, face up in the water.
Hey, we should probably get that slug out of the water first, yeah?
Yeah. I hope they're okay.
Ghazi's gonna run over to the end of the bridge I'm trying to think rules-wise if there's anything that would stop me from just jumping off and swimming over.
Yeah, you can absolutely. You pull them. You grab the Osharu
Yeah, quickly.
and pull them to the shore, and immediately they begin to cough up some water that was in their lungs.
Are you okay?
Hello?
Hi.
Did you
I'm Ghazi.
save me?
Yeah,
We did.
I guess so. Yeah. Are you okay? Are you okay?
I think so. And this teal-skinned slug person slowly sits up. They have these kind of soft spikes that fade into a more sky blue, and these little pink kind of goggle glasses on. And yes, they are a slug, but they seem to be, pun intended, moving very sluggishly, even for an Asharu.
Poor one.
I'm going to share this artwork with you.
Ooh, such cool artwork with the purple goggles on the Osharu's teal skin. And then are you wearing that same, it looks like a formal or like a scientific
Doctor's jacket or something? Science?
Yeah, there's a lab coat, like almost a military-ish lab coat feel to it. White and red with some gray accents.
Okay.
How did you end up tussling with this thing?
I was trying to repair a monitoring station. And they kind of point the opposite direction from the broken bridge. And even just the movement of their arm is very slow. And the bridge gave way.
Shoot, I dropped the remote and I hit the slow down button. Let me find it.
Which shore did you try to take them to? The eastern shore or the western shore? As a guess.
Good question. Probably the western shore.
Cool. I think Quonks would move around or back down and try to administer first aid to the Osharu.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Make sure they are in good medical standing.
She, they.
Dakoyo, meanwhile, will help heal Nako. But go ahead, guys.
All right. Yeah. If you want whatever healing you want to do, go ahead and do it.
That's a 16 medicine check for, I guess, the assessment.
Mechanics wise, they have 1 HP left.
Oh, so we're about on the same level. Got it.
RP wise, they look pretty bad. Like that crocodile tiger thing did basically to them what they did to Nako.
So Quonks grabs one of the phalanges and stabs it with her serum of healing.
I am very squishy. In every sense.
I can, I get that impression.
Quonks heals 6 points of health.
All right.
My name's Ghazi. What should we call you?
I am Panatia. Thank you. Are you Skittermanders?
Yeah, we're all Skittermanders. You and Osharu, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
We rarely see other species here.
Here on the planet?
Yes. The drift cyclones usually keep others away around this time.
Oh. Hey, did you guys hear that? The drift cyclones. I wonder if that happened to us.
Hey, what's a drift cyclone? That sounds fun.
It is. And you see them just like sigh in frustration, and she reaches very obnoxiously slowly into a pocket and pulls out a syringe, but instead of there being like a needle on the end, there's just this kind of almost a sponge that they just press into their forearm, and you watch the liquid kind of absorb into their arm.
Okay, my sim wore off during that thing when I was trying to get away. So hi, it's very nice to meet you. My name is Partia. We rarely see other species here. We're mostly just like gosh, on this planet. I'm sorry, that really took a lot out of me. It's we should probably get out of here. I don't know if we could. Are there going to be more?
I hope not.
Do you have any more of those?
I have many. It's my own invention. I really like this thing, except like we try to be very like we're kind of protective of our technologies. And this, you have to absorb it. Like it's a really I invented this thing so only we can use it because you absorb it through your mucous membranes, and it kind of like it hits a little bit like when salt hits your mucous membranes, so it kind of stings. But if I'm honest, it kind of turns me on. It's kind of that pacer plankton, and it just really helps me going for a while. And it's really really useful. So hi.
Quonks' eyes are wide and her pupils are dilated. She is locked in.
Like during this whole time, Nako's been like ripping out teeth from this thing to like attach to their dashko, and they're just looking over to see what the hell's happening over there.
You just slowly stop. You're like, what is that?
So like I imagine the camera on Quonks like goes to X-ray on her brain, and you see gears turning and steam coming out as she's trying to figure out how to amend the absorption through mucous membranes through hair follicles.
This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
It's totally not going to end in a terrible takeover of all of the worlds.
So the helix Lyceum is just back that way. I didn't make it that far, honestly, before I got here, before I was attacked and that bridge gave out, and we really need to fix that. I don't understand if they send me to go fix this thing and they only give me like one blaster. I really should be able to like have a safe passage there, and they don't send me any guards. It's really a problem. But usually we don't allow others in the helix Lyceum, but you're clearly heroes. Like you saved me and you fought that horrible thing and killed it, and that was really impressive. So I think that the elders would be totally fine with meeting you if I vouch for you. Like I'm not saying I'm a big deal or anything, but like I have invented a lot of stuff, and I would happily like tell them that you're heroes and you saved me if you would like to. I think it would be good.
Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, I caught all that. That was awesome. Yeah.
I feel like I can't say anything to interrupt Kay because retaking a line would take half an hour. So,
In my brain, she just keeps going. Like, so please interrupt.
Well, so we actually crashed here. Maybe from those drift cyclones that you're talking about. So we actually crashed here. So it might be good if we could, spend time with you and then go speak with the elders that you're talking about, and then see how we can fix something. And you seem like you were totally keyed in to fixing things and making cool stuff, right? Yeah.
I feel like both you and I are like
the
nodding
head
like,
teachers are really, really good.
right,
They're- I mean, like I said, they're usually
yeah,
really
totally.
protective of our technologies, but
Hey, hold on.
What?
There is also an injured person at our crash site that we need to deal with as well. I don't know if everyone else forgot that, but we got to deal with
didn't know
that
that.
too. So before we run off to go like have a party or whatever this is, we should probably get them, and then we can go deal with that.
Nako's just like bent over, bleeding, and like trying to get this moving.
And on that, Dakoyo is going to offer out a hand to Nako. Come on, Nako. I need to top you off. This is a lot of damage. I'm going to have to pull out all the stops. Stay still.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure it'll be. That's my lung.
Let's see.
That's what you want to hear when someone's working on you.
Wait, hold on a second. This is really,
That too.
really sad.
You're in the OR and your surgeon's like,
Hold on. Wait a minute. That's not supposed to happen.
You hear the drill at the dentist, then you oops.
Can we start over?
What?
No
What?
oops.
No?
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm afraid, Nako, I didn't help you too much. Yeah, I can only really get you 5. So
That's better than nothing.
5 to your hit points. But I'm going to take another 10 minutes. Just stay here for 10 more minutes and let me see if I can help you out further.
Yeah, do you guys want to take a 10-minute rest?
If you give that to us, y'all, then I can help him a little more.
There's not currently any danger here.
yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
I think during those 10 minutes, Quonks Craft is just like enamored. Like as a scholar, she is just fascinated with whatever this new sponge cocaine hit. Like whatever the hell just happened. Please give me all of the information.
Panatia, as the 10 minutes goes on, like, you do see the speech does slow down a little bit. Like, there's clearly a little bit of a diminishing returns happening there. She will, like,
She'll do that thing where she'll like try very hard to like not give it all away, but then if you just start asking the right questions or just complimenting just enough, just let a little bit of information slip and then, oops, well, just forget that we didn't, yeah, that's just between friends, right? Right, yeah, you're not, yeah.
Nako, I've helped you out a little more. 15 more. So 20 in total.
Wow. Okay, that brings Nako back up to full. Amazing.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Dakoya, you're pretty good at this, I have to say. Thanks.
You are so brave, Nako. Stupid, but very brave.
Nako kind of looks away.
Yeah, I think,
And she says this pretty quietly just to you.
maybe I'll not run straight in next time.
It's all right. You did a lot of damage, and I'm very proud of you.
Thanks.
The fact that that thing bit you and you got back up like it bit me, and that was it for me. I don't even know where my blaster is.
I mean, you're alive too, so...
Let's meet our new friend, shall we?
And then let's get a move on. Go get the pirate with the broken legs, and then let's go to wherever they come from.
Back to the crash site.
Hey, guys. You're not gonna believe this, guys. Guys, there's a sponge.
How can
It's
I
on a stick.
believe it if you don't tell me?
It's got something in there. And this is a shark. She's just talking.
I just
no idea
put
how
a
she did it.
hand over their mouth. Like, all right, listen, I know there's a lot to talk about here. I got that. But we need to do this on the road, okay?
Hey, so, Panatia, so we're gonna walk back a place where there's this giant, like, rift. You know, it was crazy. It was hot, and it seemed like it was a rift to hell.
And I just imagine Ghazi is trying to explain to you that we're gonna walk back and then come back this way, and you know.
All right, I'm going. Nako just walks back to the crash site.
Let's go. Come on.
Oh, well, you do a road. If you crash near a road, that would be very convenient because I have a hover cruiser that we could.
That would be nice.
Wait, turns around. Does it have a captain?
It's mine. I
Oh.
drive.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, right, of course, right.
Nako, can we...
Yeah, so when we were walking, does it look like we could use such a craft to get back to the crash site?
It can't take you all the way there, but it can definitely take you most of the way there. You probably crossed a road or saw one at some point.
Like, I also, like, I live on this planet, so, like, if you can give me some basic directions, I can probably figure out the fastest way to get there if you like.
That way.
So if you head toward the Hell Rift and hang a slight left.
Well, those move around sometimes. So that's, they're kind of a...
There's more of those? Oh, no.
Quonks' eyes opens real wide.
Yeah.
Can Ghazi do a piloting check to just remember the area? I'm trying to figure out, like,
Why don't you all give me a survival check to see
That's
how
perfect.
well you can provide directions to Ponitia?
15.
14 for Ghazi.
16 for Quonks Craft.
8.
Nako and Quonks, you are able to provide accurate enough directions to get Ponitia on the right track, and she loads you all into the hover car, drives you all as close as she can to your crash site so that you can go and retrieve Lars. Once you all loaded up, you head back to the hovercraft, and Ponitia takes you off towards the city.
The city. The city? The city?
The city.
Panatia, drives around and is always kind of like looking around and tapping at instruments and kind of muttering to themselves.
It looks like the drift cyclone is growing a bit more active, but don't worry, we'll be safe once we get inside. It'll be fine.
Ponitia leads you all through the swamp about half a mile, across a few hastily constructed bridges, eventually reaching dry land and a more paved road that stretches into the distance. The skies above swirl with angry, dark gray clouds illuminated by frequent flashes of purple lightning. Outside the cruiser, the winds begin to pick up, buffeting the windows with leaves and other small bits of debris from the swamps. Ahead, a city comes into view, mostly consisting of squat, 3-story buildings, although a few taller spires rise above the rest, topped with what looks like advanced scientific equipment. The central tower, is built to resemble a twisting spiral staircase.
You kind of see as it comes into view, these soft little spines kind of actually rise forward as if they're almost puffing up with pride. She says,
Welcome to the Helix Lyceum.
And we'll see you all next time.
Welcome to the what?
Helix Lyceum.